So officially, Joe, you endorse?
Of course I endorse. I mean,
Donald
look,
Trump.
I endorse Donald Trump.
Please welcome Lady Gaga.
So we have quite the juxtaposition here, as now 38-year-old Lady Gaga, back in 2021, performed the national anthem at Joe Biden's inauguration. Which, let's be honest, turned into a Lady Gaga concert like she's just that good. Where President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris can be seen embracing Lady Gaga's performance. On her Twitter, sharing Kamala's victory speech in Delaware, saying Queen Kamala, and embracing a hug with President Biden. Now, Lady Gaga's mother and father, who have always been in support of Gaga's achievements,
she's been an inspiration. And to all of us, not only our family, but to the world.
Even Gaga herself sharing how much her father supported her career.
My dad really always has enjoyed being with me while I create music.
Now, Gaga clearly being a Biden and Kamala supporter. Well, now we gotta talk about the juxtaposition with her father, internet entrepreneur Joe Germanotta, who is showing support for President Trump.
Look, they're two vastly different people, okay? One of them is pure, and he's a patriot. Right, and the other, is just going to say whatever she needs to say to get elected.
Now, being a businessman and being owner of the diner Joanne Trattoria, well, he compares his business under the Biden versus Trump administration.
6 years ago, I was going to have the best year we ever had at Joanne before COVID. I mean, look, Donald, yeah, he's abrasive, okay, but he's a patriot, and his policies are there. All right, they're on target, for me anyway.
They've destroyed the economy, and all you have to do is look at a poll. The polls say 80 and 85 and even 90% that the Trump economy was great, that their economy was terrible.
And as a pro-businessman, he seems like he's more focused on economic problems.
I'm into low fuel and food prices, right? Low interest rates. Mm-hmm.
Pro-police.
A good economy, pro-police. I mean, let the police do their job. Law and order, right? Don't let these protesters burn down our cities.
And he claims Kamala's speaking gobbledygook. He doesn't really understand what her policies even are.
If you stack them up side by side, I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
My plan is to give a $50,000 tax deduction to startup small businesses, knowing they are part of the backbone of America's economy.
She keeps talking about opportunity zones, right? The world is an opportunity zone.
My opponent, on the other hand, his plan is to do what he has done before, which is to provide a tax cut for billionaires and big corporations, which will result in $5 trillion to America's deficit.
Now, the conflicting issue here, Trump saying Kamala's destroying the economy, Kamala saying that she's helping out small businesses, and Trump's giving tax write-offs to billionaires.
You have the restaurant on the Upper West Side. Yesterday, my friends and I were talking. Nello, which was a great restaurant, closed. La Grenouille, drove by there, a beautiful restaurant. Right. Closed. Yeah. Like, what is happening to our city?
It's an invasion, as far as I see it. I mean, we don't have secure borders anymore. There's no more legal immigration. All right. My clientele, my customers, the ones that used to come once a week, now they come once every 3 weeks. They're not coming to New York City.
So Lady Gaga's father, Joe, claims that there's no more legal immigration and it's affecting his business.
So I'm the only person on this stage who has prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. The United States Congress, including some of the most conservative members of the United States Senate, came up with a border security bill, which I supported. And that bill would have put 1,500 more border agents on the border to help those folks who are working there right now overtime, trying to do their job. It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl coming into the United States.
I endorse his policies.
All right. Gotcha.
All right. You can't get worse than it is now.
So they allowed criminals, many millions of criminals. They allowed terrorists. They allowed common street criminals. They allowed people to come in, drug dealers, to come into our country. And they're now in the United States and told by their countries like Venezuela, don't ever come back or we're going to kill you. Do you know that crime in Venezuela and crime in countries all over the world is way down because they've taken their criminals off the street and they've given them to her to put into our country?
I'd like to know what you guys think. Obviously, Gaga has yet to come out about her father supporting Trump. I just want to know where you guys stand. Are you on Gaga's side or her father? Let me know. And ta-ta for now.